Hi everyone, welcome back. I am Jamie Genevieve and today I'm going to show you how to get this look from like kind of office to Christmas glam. So I'm going to use all products from Manchester Arndale. I've got them all selected here waiting to be used. So if you'd like to see how I created this look, stay tuned. For this tutorial I have picked out 10 products. Well, it's actually a little bit more than that now because I found something that I loved, so I had to have it. I got the NYX Contour Palette, Dior Star Foundation from Boots, the Erase Paste, my two little bits from Chanel. Every girl needs a little bit of Chanel in their life, don't they? I got the illuminating powder and I got the Rouge Velvet lipstick in 51, which is what I'm wearing right now. This is the thing that I didn't actually pick. I didn't pick this. I had it on site here and I was dead cheeky and I just picked up and I went, can I use this please? I've got Feeling Younger Skin Tint and I've got the Vitamin C Body Shop Moisturiser to sort out your skin after horrible winter. I've got the Dior Brow Styler Trial-In Ultra Setting Spray from Duty Free. So now we're going to do the party look. So I'm going to start off with some wipes and we're going to take my face off. So all you would need is a wipe and I'm literally going to just start by taking this all off. All this hard work, naked face. Might need a few wipes for this. This is a job in itself. We're going to start off with the Dior Show Brow Styler. So this is just a brow pencil and on the other side it's got a spoolie, so you can kind of sort your brows out first. And I'm just going to do some strokes through there. I'm quite lucky, I've got quite bushy brows and I can kind of tweeze them into a shape, but if you don't, you can use this to kind of recreate your brow shape. So I'm going to start now. The key to this is not to worry if it's too defined when you start, because what you can do is you can go around the perimeter of the brow with concealer and that kind of really sharpens things up. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to do the other side. So I'm just going to kind of use this little pencil to fill in my bald patch and then continue just to get the shape nice and neat. And then what you can do is you can kind of flip the brush round and use the spoolie just to kind of comb through and make sure you're getting a nice neat shape. Okay, let's leave them like that for just now. Now, okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with some concealer and I'm going to go around the perimeter with the concealer. So we'll start on this brow. We're just going to kind of flip the concealer brush up and underneath as well. And when you use kind of side of the angle brush like this, you can get a nice layer of the concealer right round the brow, so other side. Okay, so just kind of check in the mirror to see if you're even and then you can kind of adjust accordingly. Okay. I'm just going to kind of extend the tail a little bit now. Perfect, right, leave the brows there. I'm just going to use a little gel fibre to buff out the concealer around the eyebrows and then I'm just going to kind of blend around the sides as well. So using the concealer trick's really good. See if you don't want your eyebrows to be too dark, you don't need to use brow product with your eyebrows. You can literally just do the concealer trick right round them and then that kind of defines them for you. Perfect. Now I'm going to use a tiny little bit of this concealer all over my lid just to kind of get rid of any kind of discoloration and give it a bit of a base. It's almost like a blank canvas for any eyeshadow. So the look I'm doing today is a wee bit more natural on the eyes. So what I'm going to do is grab the NYX Contour Palette. People think that you can't use these on your eyes or anywhere else, you definitely can. I'm going to use this one here. I'm going to use a little touch of this just to kind of soften into the crease as well. And if you've seen them before, you'll see them when I start to use them obviously, but it's kind of nice to have more of a kind of blank canvas underneath just so you can really see them. Before I go any further with the eyes and the brows, I'm going to prep my skin now. So I'm going to take my two products of choice. I'm going to choose the Vitamin C Body Shop Moisturiser and I'm going to use a little bit of the Feeling Younger from Lush, old favourite of mine from when I used to work there. We're going to do a little mix of them together. I'm literally got it back in my hand. I'm going to give it a little mix together and I'm just going to use that all over. Oh, it smells amazing. And it's good to do this just a kind of couple minutes before you apply any kind of face powder or foundation or anything like that, just so it kind of sinks into the skin a little bit more. It's almost like having summer skin in winter. I look like I am glowing from within. So that's kind of sunk in. It's quite nice as well because it feels a little bit sticky when it starts to sink in, so you can kind of leave that. And I'm just going to tidy up after myself. I'm going to use this colour here. It's kind of like a cool brown. That would be really nice for a pale contour. I'm going to use that just in the socket line of my eye. That's so nice. Let's get some mascara on. I'm just going to use the Lancome Hypnose mascara. I'm just going to give my eyelashes a little coat of this, not too much because the lashes, remember I said I was going to use the Arndale Wispies. They are a little bit lighter so you can't use too much mascara. And then underneath. So these are the lashes I was talking about. These are the Arndale Demi Wispies. You can get these from Superdrug and Boots actually. The reason I've not done any liner is because you can get away with no liner with these kind of lashes. Pop your glue on. I'm not going to do 2 at a time this time because I only have 2 hands. I'm going to grab my tweezers and I'm just going to chill like this for a little bit. Genuinely just like this. So the key is with these, do not put them on when they're wet because you will have a hassle trying to get them on your eyeball. I don't know, I've made cups of coffee in the time that takes. So how are you? Yeah, no, this is better. This is the one that's blue and then it dries clear. So much better. And it's so small. Yeah, it comes free with the lashes actually, Andy. That's good to go. Literally going to just pop that straight onto my lash line, starting from the outer corner. Good to go. So what you can do as well is you can give these a little coat of mascara just to kind of make them blend in with your own eyelashes. And then it just looks like you were born blessed with eyelashes. Let's do the skin. I'm going to actually start off with a little bit of concealer first. This is Erase Paste by Benefit. And I'm just going to use a little bit of this, pop some of this on. When you're applying, it does look pretty peachy to start off with, but when you've got your kind of foundation and stuff on top, it's absolutely fine. And it just adds a real brightness under the eyes. Okay, so once you've got that, you can kind of use this stuff. I'm going to use it just in my kind of concerning areas in my face, just to kind of brighten these areas right up. Now we've got the eyes kind of finished for the moment. You never know what I might go back and touch up on. I'm going to start on skin. I'm going to go in with the Dior Star Foundation from Boots. So this colour is 023. And I'm going to use this kind of all over my skin but leaving out this area underneath my eyes because I'm going to use it mixed with something else for that area. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and I'm just going to mix that with the foundation. So this is a couple of shades lighter. I'm going to mix that with the foundation and then I'm just going to add that coverage in the key points of my face. I'm going to go in with the same kind of foundation brush. I'm going to mix them two together and we're going to go on the chin, the nose, under the eyes and the forehead. And this is what's going to add that kind of luminosity to your skin. I'm just going to kind of do a little bit of patting motion under here. Skin sufficiently covered up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the NYX palette and I'm going to use it for what it's made for. It's kind of contouring powders and things like that. We're going to start off with, actually I'm going to start off with this one. I said it was going to be good for paler skin. I don't want to say that I've got pale skin because that's depressing. And I'm going to go in with that colour with just a kind of soft angle brush and I'm going to use that just to kind of chisel out my cheekbones or lack of. That's why we're doing this. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. I think everyone's got that stupid face they do when they're trying to contour. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with the slightly warmer shade. So this is going to help bronze me up a little bit. And the reason I do such a heavy contour is because I love it. And then the same thing as before, I'm just going to kind of tap the contour back a little bit. It's a game changer. I'm just going to set under the eyes with a kind of lifting powder. Just to kind of set everything under there. So I'm going to go in with a new product. This is the, I can't speak French, it's an illuminating powder from Chanel, Infiniment. But it is a kind of translucent powder with a kind of peachy undertone. So I'm just going to get a little bit of that and I'm going to dust it in the places that I tend to get oilier. Centre of the cheeks, a little bit on the chin, a little bit just on the forehead as well. Right, I didn't plan on using this at all, but they gave me this to use as a mirror here in Manchester Arndale and look. It's got 3 highlighters in it. No one told me about this either. So I'm going to use this. I'm just going to use that on my cheekbones. And I'm going to mix it with a kind of slightly lighter shades. This is fab. A little bit on top with my usual highlight, just to get a little bit added shine. Before I do anything else, I'm going to finish off the lip because that's the thing that's missing right now. I'm going to use, so it's like just a pure classic matte red. It's beautiful. So I'm going to use this first from the bullet and then I'm going to go in with a lip brush just to kind of neaten up the lip edge. I may as well use my little Chanel compact for this. I'm not too worried about the lip line yet because I do that with the lip brush. If you have a stupid piercing like me, take your time around it, don't get lipstick on it. Okay, let's do this with a lip brush. So I'm just going to use the lip brush to get the lip edge. And I overdraw my lips quite a lot. Took a lot of practice getting this right. Right, this is a mistake. I will show you how to fix it because this happens to me every time. So when you make a mistake like that, all you do is you get your little angle brush from going around your brows. Easy as that. Ta-da! I hope you guys really liked this tutorial that me and Manchester Arndale did for you and I hope you have a good time with your Christmas shopping. Bye!